And I'm thinking, whoa, they better get out of that house. If somebody float from your ceiling, get out of that house. That's not your house. But as he floated from the ceiling, the kid jumped behind their hero. As they jumped behind their hero, the guy jumped in front of him with this holy water, threw it on the vampire's forehead. He covered his eye. And he took his hand away. He started laughing. And he said, that don't work. He took the cross, he put it on the vampire's forehead. And the vampire didn't even do anything. He said, that don't work. And that's the way it is in our life. It doesn't even work unless you got faith. It is time for us to have faith. We got to have faith in our fellow brother. We got to have faith in this country. We got to have faith in the elected officials. And right now, that's the reason I'm here.
Could you have faith in the elected official that is Raphael Warnock? Like he's in office right now. So did the guy in the movie not have faith? What is with this analogy? I don't get it. But look, at the end of the day, it's like Mondale was saying. This is goofy and clownish, but what is the lesson of what he's saying here? That Raphael Warnock, a reverend, is an undead, unholy, evil creature that needs to be killed and can be killed if you have enough faith. If you have enough faith, then you could have scarred Raphael Warnock's face with holy water. You could have burned through his skull with a cross. If only we'd had more faith, we could have killed Raphael Warnock, the vampire. A guy who, if he brings anything to this position, it is his religious Christian bona fides. And they've turned that into an actual liability, pretending that he is in fact the Antichrist.
Well, of course he is. He's a black man, right? And the irony is it's coming from another black man. And this analogy was broken in so many places. I mean, like, who is he in this analogy? I mean, is he the house that they need to get out of? I would say so, because this vampire is floating from his ceiling or something, except for thoughts. Here's what I would say. I would say, if I like what you did, because it points out the fact that this demonization of a black preacher, and also understanding the history, especially at that church, Ebenezer, and in the South, in Atlanta, the meaning of black pastors to the black community is something serious. And so to have a crowd that is basically all white sit there and go along with this analogy, talking about killing a preacher with faith, is exactly what they were trying to portray. And it is absolutely, as we sit here and giggle at Herschel Walker and his silliness, it is exactly what they were trying to portray, that this black man can't be holy. He's too slick. He's too chocolate. We should kill him with garlic.
Yeah.
Or tomato.
Yeah, and it's a clear projection. It's like he knows that his weakness to conservative voters would be that Herschel Walker doesn't appear to have lived a life that matches up to the values they say they hold on certain topics. So forget that, don't focus on that. Turn it over to Raphael Warnock, which he's gonna do in one other area. We're gonna get to that in one sec. But first, people have tried to actually figure out what movie he's talking about there. Now, he listed a couple of potential titles. He doesn't seem to know, even though he said he was watching the movie like last night. So Tom Holland's, not that Tom Holland, 1985 Fright Night and its 2011 remake both center vampires in their story, though neither feature werewolves, nor do their stories resemble the plot explanation Walker delivered to a crowd of unsuspecting supporters. Now, I would say, to play devil's advocate, I bet he is thinking of an actual movie. I just have no idea what that movie is. Does anyone in the audience know about the kids going in and they throw the stuff and they put the thing, but it doesn't work because they don't have faith? Does anyone know that? I don't know.
Yeah, he was probably watching Vampires in Brooklyn.
Maybe, I don't know.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.